Right. Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Try to okay. Let's go practical today. So we need to combine theory and practice. So we'll have some texts, to read and analyze phonetically and phonologically. Okay, so we need to apply whatever knowledge we've acquired so far in analyzing some texts. See how much of phonological rules you've acquired before we proceed with phonotactics and negative transfer. So where shall we start? We start here. Okay. So let's take a look at this. Right. Take a look at this. Let's have silent reading first. Then loud.
Finished it.
Okay. Done. Who would like to start the first paragraph?
May I?
Just a minute. Right. So who'd like to start? Asil?
May I, Doctor?
Asil? Or Afnan?
Yes, Doctor.
Who would like to start?
Afnan.
Okay, Afnan then.
Yes. Who discovered the power of electricity? Electricity is the power that keeps the world moving. Unlike other fuels, such as oil and gas, electricity cannot be stored. In other words, we can't keep it anywhere. We must produce it and use it immediately.
Right. Can you start again?
The title?
Listen, I mean, everyone, listen to Afnan. See if you have any remarks, okay? See if you have any remarks on the application of phonological rules, be they stress, placement, phonotactics, etc. Yeah, okay. Can you start again, Afnan?
Yes, Doctor. Okay. Who discovered the power of electricity? Electricity is the power that keeps the world moving. Unlike another fuels,
that keeps
the world moving.
The
Word.
Is it word? World? Word? What vowel is there? What vowel, Afnan?
Yes, Doctor.
Yeah. What vowel? I mean, what's the vowel used in electricity? Is the power that keeps the. Can you read the word after the?
The word.
Again.
Word.
Osama. Ahmed.
World.
World.
Yes.
World. Yeah. That keeps the world moving. Keeps. What's the final sound, Afnan? Of keeps?
Keeps.
Is the sa or a za?
Sa.
So why so? Why is it a sa, not a za? Mona? Yeah, that's what I mean. We need to combine theory and practice, you know. It's not enough to learn rules without, out of context, without application, you know. So we say, I mean, you got it right. Electricity is the power that has a triphthong, yes? The power,
Yes,
and
Doctor.
a voiceless consonant, yeah, bilabial. That keeps. Why is it a sa, not a za?
Yeah, Doctor.
Yes, Ahmed.
Doctor.
Because it is preceded by ba sound, which is voice.
Which is voiceless. So we add voiceless to voiceless. What do we add to the word teach? Teach or teaches? Teaches. Why so?
Because it's a sibilant
because
sound.
it's a sibilant sound, yes. Yeah, very good.
Yes.
It's a sibilant sound. What are sibilant sounds?
May I?
How many are they? How many are they?
May I, Doctor?
Yes, Ahmed.
Doctor, it's cha, ja, and sa, za, sha, ja, ja, sa, Doctor.
Six, yes?
Yes.
6 sibilants. We call them sibilant sounds or hissing sounds. Hissing sounds or sibilant sounds. So they are sa sound, z, sh, j, j, and ch. So it's not a matter of being ch, etc. Because the ch, I mean, in textbooks, the student is informed to use is or es after the letters ch. Now the letter ch may be realized as k. So it all depends, like we say, ache. It aches. it aches, because it's a ka sound. But in case of sibilants, we add is after sibilants, both in two cases. One, if we have the third person singular in the present tense. Two, when we have plural, regular, plural. So box, boxes, box, boxes, bus, buses, clash, clashes. And verbs, teach, teaches, miss, misses. So we call these sibilants or hissing sounds. So electricity is the power that keeps, we add voiceless to voiceless, the world moving. So it's not the word, yes? Or sometimes they say the world. Some students have noticed, not Jordanians, from some countries, Arab countries, they keep saying world for world. Yeah. Okay. Next, Afnan, carry on.
Yes, Doctor.
Yeah.
Unlike other fuels, such as oil and gas, electricity cannot be stored. In other words, we can't keep it anywhere. We must produce
anywhere.
it anywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have any. I don't have any. Anywhere. Anybody. So it's any.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Anywhere. We must produce it and use it immediately.
Again, we
must produce it.
Yeah,
and
just
use
say it
it
without pauses. Without pauses. Without pauses.
Yeah, okay. We must produce it and use it immediately.
Once again.
We must produce it.
No,
and
don't
use it.
pause. Afnan, don't pause.
Okay. We must produce it and use it immediately.
Any remarks?
I guess, Doctor, it is immediately.
Sorry?
Immediately.
Okay.
I think it's produce.
Osama, can you read this paragraph again? Yeah, okay. We must, now we have must have CV, CC. Okay. So it has two C's, a cluster of two, yes, at the end. Then we have produce. Produce begins with two C's. So here we have a cluster of four consonants between words. Yeah. So must has two. Produce has two, another two. So some students tend to say, foreign language learners, of course. This is not confined to Arab learners of English. So they tend to say, we must produce. Must produce. We must produce. We must produce. Yeah, without a vowel. Right. Okay. And of course, and use it, use it, use it, use it, not use it. تعرفين همزة القطع والوصل في العربي؟
Yes.
Yeah, okay. يعني we must use it, not use it. If we say it, that would be a glottal stop immediately. Right. Next. Who would like to? Fatima, would you like to try? Fatima, are you there?
May I?
Any volunteers?
أنا دكتور.
Mona?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Right, Mona.
Michel Faraday, 1791, 1867, was the person who built the first dynamo, the original electricity generator. His work led to the discovery of radio, television, and X-rays. Thomas Edison, 1847-1931, only went to school for 3 months, but he was the person that invented the microphone, the gramophone, the first machine which played music records, the electric light bulb, and early forms of cinema.
What's
I carry on?
Can you go back to the first sentence, the first line?
Okay. Michel Faraday.
No, Michel,
17
that in French they say Michel, yes.
in English maybe Michael.
وفي البوك شوب عندنا في الجامعة يسموه ميشيل. In English here, what do we have?
Michael.
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 Yeah, Michael. How do you say Jibril?
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Yeah, Gabriel. This is Michael. Michael Faraday. Yes, Mona, try again.
1791, 1867, was the person who built the first dynamo.
The first
dynamo.
Okay.
The original electricity generator.
Generator. Is
Generator.
an O or a schwa?
Schwa.
A schwa. Generator. Translator. Actor. Now, most foreign language learners have a problem here because of the influence of spelling on pronunciation. The tendency is to mispronounce the schwa as O because of the the letter O. Right. He was the first person. Now look at the sound change. We have electric ends in a k sound as an adjective. But when the suffix ity is added, what do we get? Electricity. This is another phonological rule, by the way. Electricity. Magic plus IAN. Magician. Musician. Right. Classical. Plus ISM.
Classicism.
Try again.
Classicism.
Classic.
What's the suffix?
Plus the suffix ISM.
Classicism.
Is it?
Classicism.
Try again, Ahmed.
Classicism.
Is it classicism? Classicism. Yeah, classic. The ka sound goes to sa. Then we add ism. Classicism. Okay, right. Carry on.
Mona.
Yes.
His work led to the discovery of radio, television, and X-rays.
Radio. What's after radio?
Television.
Again?
Television.
Okay, that's fine.
And X-rays.
Okay, fine, good. Carry on.
Thomas Edison, 1847-1931, only went to school for 3 months. But he was the person that invented the microphone.
But he...
But he was
Schwa, by the way. Schwa. We have a schwa here. He was.
But he was
Yes. Was.
he was the person that invented the microphone,
Okay.
the gramophone, the first machine which
Now, just a
played
minute.
music records.
Can you say that invented the
microphone?
where does stress fall? On the first element or second?
Microphone on the second.
Is it microphone or microphone?
الأولى دكتور, the first.
Make it الأولى then. Can you say
microphone
and the
gramophone?
Yeah. So here we have a compound. Yes.
Yes.
This is the first grammatical pattern, stress pattern. So stress falls on the first element. Yeah. So we have microphone and gramophone. Right.
Yes.
The first machine, yes.
The first machine which played music records.
Music.
The electric.
Music.
Record.
Is it records?
Records.
Record would be a verb, Mona. Record. Record is a verb with stress on the second syllable. Yeah. On the first, that makes it a noun. I think here we have music records. Yeah. Music records. Yeah. Okay.
The electric light, bulb, and early forms of cinema.
Again.
The electric light, bulb, or
is it the or the?
The, oh yes, عشان في عنا vowel sound.
The
electric light.
This is how we need to combine theory and practice. Yeah. Right. Yeah, good. Minor remarks. Next. Would like to try.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more volunteers.
Can I, doctor?
Yes, sure.
One day, a man that worked as a street cleaner in New York City told Edison about the poor street lighting in the city. Edison had a bright idea. In the next few days, he designed a system that provided street lighting for the city of New York. The first system of its kind in the world. Edison was one of the most successful inventors of all time.
Okay, right. Everybody, listen carefully. See if there are any remarks. I'm saying any. If there are any remarks. Again, Fatima.
One day, a man that worked as a street. Wait, just give me a second. Okay. One day, a man that worked as a street cleaner in New York City told Edison about the poor street lighting in the city.
Lighting,
Edison,
yes. Lighting.
Yes, lighting, sorry.
Is it lightning or lighting?
Lighting.
Lighting, yes.
Yes. Edison had a bright idea. The next few days, he designed a system that provided street lighting for the city of New York, the first system of its kind in the world. Edison was one of the most successful inventors of all time.
Okay. Any remarks? Now, in the last was one of the most we have successful and inventors. What kind of pattern is this? What kind of pattern? Grammatical pattern. Remember, we said there are 4 main grammatical stress patterns. One is compound. 2 is modifier plus noun. adjective plus noun. 3 is verb plus object. 4 is verb plus adverbial. So which one is this?
Which one, Doctor?
We have successful and inventors was one of the most. Then we have successful inventors of all time.
Adjective
Adjective,
plus
noun.
noun.
Yeah, so stress falls on the noun. It falls on the noun, yes?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Right. Right. Can you see this?
Yes.
That's Doctor. That's good.
Is that better now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Now again, read this. You have 3 minutes to do that. Okay. Ready?
Yes, Doctor.
Right. Okay. Who would like to start?
Then I.
We need more participants, yeah?
May I?
Yeah, okay. Yes, carry on.
Which one, Doctor?
The first paragraph here.
Oh, okay.
Just a minute. Start here.
Marco Polo was born in Venice in 1252. His father wasn't at home when Marco was born because he was a traveling merchant. He saw his son for the first time when Marco was 15 years old. 2 years later, Marco, his father, and his uncle began their famous journey to China. The journey was difficult and they traveled by boat, on a horseback, and by camel. It took them 4 years, but finally, in 1275, they reached the court of Kublai Khan in Peking. He liked the young man from Venice, and Marco worked for him for many years. First, he became the Mongol leader's secretary. Then he became a governor and an ambassador.
Is that Noor? Yes.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah. Okay. Can you try again, Noor? See if you have any remarks. I mean, we need to share, remarks. Okay.
From the beginning,
Yes, please.
Marco Polo was born in Venice in 1252.
In Venice, yes.
Venice.
Venice. What's the Arabic equivalent of Venice?
البندقية.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. Okay.
His father wasn't at home when Marco was born because he was a traveling merchant.
Very good. Yes.
He saw his son for the first time when Marco was 15 years old.
Again, can you try this again?
Yes. He saw his son for the first time when Marco was 15 years old.
Any remarks here? Any remarks? He saw his son for the first time. What's after the first time, Noor?
When Marco was 15 years old.
After the first time.
When Marco.
Is it when? Now, when would be W-I-N?
When.
Yeah, you see, Noor?
Mm-hmm.
When, that would be W-I-N. Now, this is when. This is a very common mistake. When, yes. When would be with an E sound, like bed, get. Yeah. Yeah, okay, carry on.
When Marco was 15 years old,
okay.
2 years later, Marco, his father, and his uncle began their famous journey to China.
Okay, that's very good. Yeah.
The journey was, yes.
The
journey.
Is it a ja or a ja?
Oh, ja, yes.
No, ja sound.
The
now,
journey.
Ja, remember, ja and ja are two different phonemes in English.
Yes.
Yeah. The journey then.
The journey.
Yeah. Journey. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The journey was difficult and they traveled by boat, on horseback, and by camel. It took them 4 years, but finally in 1275, they reached the court of Kublai Khan in Peking.
Okay.
He liked the young man from Venice, and Marco worked for him for many years. First, he became the Mongol leader's secretary, then became
Is that British or American, Noor?
Secretary?
In British, what do we say?
Secretary.
In British.
In British secretary, I think.
In British, because the A is silent after the A after the T is silent, so we say secretary. 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 She works as a secretary. So you have TR without an A. TR. It's like you say try. trick. So we have the leaders, secretary. See what I mean? TR. It's like I said, tree, trim. So there's no A. In British, the A is silent. So end up having TR, which goes to secretary. Okay.
Yes. Secretary.
Yeah, that's it.
Continue.
Yeah, carry on.
Then he became a governor and an ambassador.
Oh, here, that's another OR.
Ambassador.
Governor, although it has OR, it's governor with a schwa, and an ambassador, schwa. Okay, right. Thank you. Somebody else?
Thank you.
Yes. Who's next? No more volunteers? Yes, sure. He traveled. Now the TR, whether it occurs at the beginning or in the middle, is realized as we make it followed by ra. Travel, try, trial, traveled. Can you say try? No, try. No, I'll try. Can you say poetry? Poetry. No, poetry. No, it's okay. Say it a million times. Poetry.
Yes.
Yeah, can you say it, Ahmed?
Poetry. Yeah, poetry.
Again.
Poetry.
Try. Yeah, try. Yeah. Can you say country? Country. Yeah, that's it. Country. Trip. Yeah, trip. So it's not trip. Trip. Yeah, it takes time. It takes time. Okay. Anyway, carry on, Osama. We'll come back to this. Of China. Yeah. That's another countries. By the way, I often send you reading materials, to apply or combine theory and practice in as far as pronunciation is concerned. So if you check the Moodle and the group, you'll find some. I'll send you about five to 10 sometime this week. Okay. Right. So he Osama was reading. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
a minute.
Begin with he traveled. Yeah.
Yes. He traveled to many parts of China and finally he returned home, visiting many countries, including India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, and Turkey. On the way,
Iran and Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah. By the way, the UR, IR, and OR are realized as a schwa, long schwa.
Mhm.
First, burn, Turkey, and wood, world, word. Yeah, these three spellings, UR, OR, and IR, are realized simply as a schwa, a long schwa. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
20 years after they left Venice, the three men arrived back home. They brought treasures and stories from the East. But why do we remember
from
East?
Yeah, they brought treasures
And stories. Yes,
and
treasures
stories. Yeah,
and stories from the East.
from the East. Now, the is pronounced in two different ways. It's the if it's followed by a consonant sound, and the if it's followed by a vowel sound. So we say the city, but the East, the earth, the earth. The if followed by a consonant sound, not letter, and the when it's followed by a vowel, a vowel sound. Yeah, okay.
But why do we remember Marco Polo more than his father or his uncle? 1 year after his return, Marco was in a sea battle against the city of Gino. No.
Right.
Genoa?
Okay.
Is it right,
Okay.
Genoa?
I think it's a G sound.
Genoa?
Yeah.
Yes. Genoa and the Genoese captured him and put him in
Genoese.
Genoese,
yes. Say refugees, Portuguese, Lebanese. Now this suffix receives the primary stress. You see, when we studied stress placement, we said that there are certain affixes, suffixes in this case, which receive the stress themselves. One of these is ease. So say Japanese, Portuguese, Lebanese, refugees, evacuees. Yeah, right.
Okay. Genoese captured him and put him in a prison. There he told the story of his travels to Rasticiola.
Okay.
Yes. Rasticiola di Paris or no di Pisa.
Okay.
Who wrote it down? Many people.
Here is another pattern.
Who?
No, I mean who wrote it down, to write down something. So stress falls on down. Put it down.
Who wrote it?
Look it up.
Down.
Look it up. Up. So we have verb, adverbial. It falls on the adverbial. Right.
Who wrote it down? Many people thought that the stories in the book of Marco Polo were only stories, but most were true.
but most
be true. Most were true.
were true. Were true. You are lucky, Osama, to have 3 or 4 TR. True. True. Yeah.
Most were
Can I
true.
try this?
True.
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 With cha?
Yeah. True. Yeah. It is a cha followed by ra. True.
Yes. With chu.
True. That's it.
Chu, yes.
Let's say poetry.
Poetry.
Poetry. That's very good. Yeah.
Poetry,
Country.
yes.
Country.
Country.
Yeah. Secretary.
Secretary.
Yeah,
Secretary.
secretary. Yeah.
Yes, secretary.
Okay. Right. I'll try.
I'll try.
Okay, that's it. Right. Okay. Somebody else?
Is it right?
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
That's good.
Just say it a dozen times at home. Have some practice.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Somebody else?
May I?
Tabarak. Tabarak or salam. Salam. Tabarak. Ahmed, if you like.
Yes, Doctor.
Yeah.
Marcus stayed in prison for 3 years, and he lived for another 25 years in Venice. He died in 1324, but his name is still famous almost 700 years later.
Okay. Okay. Right. Famous. 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 Now, what happens, Mona, if we add IN to the word famous at the beginning as a prefix?
Unfamous.
No, IN.
I-N. Infamous.
Yeah. Well, famous has stress on the first. If
Yes.
if a prefix is added, we get infamous. Infamous,
Infamous.
not infamous.
So the stress is on the suffix.
Infamous. So the A, the diphthong A, is reduced to a schwa. Infamous.
So
Not
the stress
not
become on the
infamous.
suffix N.
Yes.
تمام.
Right. Okay. Right. Just let me know when it's time, yes?
There are 10 minutes, Doctor.
10 minutes, okay. Right. Let's bring this down. Okay. Right. Now this is a conversation, a dialogue. Yeah. So we need 2 participants, 2 volunteers. Shall we have Noor and Fatma? Noor and Fatma, yes. Student 1, student 2.
Yes, doctor.
You are student 1. Fatma, Noor is 2.
Should I begin?
There's something wrong with the connection, it seems, with the net
Yes,
connection. Who is that? Is that Noor or Fatima?
Can I, Doctor?
It's me.
Who is that? Reem?
Can I, Doctor?
Okay,
I'm
let's
Reem.
have Reem then. Reem and Noor.
Doctor, I'm here.
Fatima, okay. Then
Okay.
let's have Fatima and Reem.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I begin?
You are student 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you
ايش ريم النصر؟
ريم
Pardon?
مري أنا. لا ريم مري.
Reem, is it Reem
Mari.
Marai? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It seems. How do we get rid of this? Yeah, okay. Right, Reem. Reem, you are student 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did your scholarship check come yet?
Yeah, it came last week, didn't you? Didn't yours?
No, that's the problem. And everything's due at the same time. Doctor, there is an icon.
Pardon?
Wait me. Tuition, my dorm fee, and let's not forget about books. I need about $400 just for books.
Well, do you have any money left from last semester in your checking account? I mean,
Some, but not nearly enough. The check probably won't be here until the end of the month, and I won't get paid at work for 2 more weeks. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Right, right. Can you read the first sentence again?
Did your scholarship check come yet?
Yeah. Any remarks?
I guess, Doctor, it is did you?
Did. And of course we have your. So it's not your.
Yeah.
Your. When we have the possessive pronoun, your. So it's did plus yeah. This is a phonological rule. Did plus yeah goes to did you. Did your. Yeah. So the da sound goes to j because of the influence of the palatal yeah sound. So did your. Can you try Reem?
Did your scholarship check come yet?
Scholarship. Scholar. Yeah. Can you try again?
Did your scholarship check come yet?
Okay. Now check here is an American spelling of the British check, which is CHEQUE. That's another spelling difference. So in British, it's CHEQUE. In American, it's CK. Okay, Fatima.
yeah, it came last week, didn't yours?
Didn't yours.
Mhm.
Didn't yours. What sound is that? What's the sound before yours?
Didn't.
I mean, what sound is the last before yours? What does it become?
Didn't.
Yeah.
No, just say it. Just say it. Say it along with yours.
Didn't yours?
Again, yeah, that sounds okay. Yeah, again.
Didn't yours?
Didn't yours. It's like you say, I'll let you go. How do we say it?
Let you go.
I'll let you go. I'll let you. So if we have a t followed by ya, it goes to ch. Yeah. I'll let you go. I bet you, B-E-T plus you. I bet you.
Bet you do.
Last time I met you goes to last time I met you. I met you. Ta goes to ch. And of course, the sound here. Here we have two rules. Did your, to start with, the da sound goes to j. Did you? Did yours? This is, I mean, without an r, it's you. So it has the vowel u. With an r, the u goes to o. Your. What's your name? What's your name? Not what's your name. Now, I know, I mean, most foreign language learners seem to be unaware of this rule. So you is okay. I mean, it has an U sound, but with an R or with an R with RS, it goes to your, yours. I'm all yours, not yours. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, carry on, Reem.
No, that's the problem. And everything do we at the same time.
Everything's
Do
here the weak form of is. Weak form. That's why it's written with apostrophe S. This word is
you
Jew, because it's a da followed by ya sound. Jew. Okay, carry on.
at the same time. Tuition, my dorm fee, and let's not forget about books. I need about $400 just for books.
Yeah, here is 100. Da followed by ra goes to ja again. Drama, like we say, drama is drama. Dry, dry. 100, dr, 100. So it's never 100. 400 dollars. Yeah, okay. Yeah, carry on.
Well, do you have any money left from last semester in checking account, I mean?
Okay. Yeah, carry on. Reem, are you there?
Yes, some, but not nearly enough. The check probably won't be here until the end of the month, and I won't get paid at work for 2 more weeks. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I don't know, by the way. They say, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. There is no T.
I don't know.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I think time is up. I don't want to keep you, but I'll send you some material, audio. So have more oral practice. the more you practice, the more your muscles get adjusted to new habits of speech. Because learning a new language entails learning new habits of speech. So try to have more practice. Right, what's this? Okay. I think time is up, yes? That's it. Stop sharing. That's it. Okay. Do you have any questions, any remarks, any queries? No? Right. Assalamu alaikum.
Islam. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Right. Right. You are doing well, by the way. I mean, I'm happy with your performance, but we need more practice.
Inshallah, Doctor.
Right. Okay. Salam.